Good morning, class 12th, business study period. The topic financial management is in progress, and today we are revising the next topic, financial planning. We know very well the meaning of planning, but here the word is financial planning. What is financial planning? It means to think in advance how much fund do we need in the future for the growth of the business, then to decide from where the finance is to be raised, either from borrowed fund or equity fund, and then to see how effectively we can use that finance without its wastage. That is known as financial planning. Grestenberg, one of the business studier, he told the meaning of financial plan. According to him, determination of amount of financial need by the enterprise to carry out its operational smoothly, where determine the need of the finance, where and how much finance do we need for smooth running of the business, then determining the source of funds from where we are going to arrange the finance, and then deciding the suitable policies for effective utilization. That all is known as financial planning. An elaborative meaning is given of financial planning in three different ways also. It means beginning with the determination of capital requirement, total capital requirement of the business, and how to decide the total capital requirement. A finance manager can do the sale forecast, what sales may be there in future in that particular business. According to that sale forecast, it can be decided then how much production we have to do, and then according to the production level we can decide the requirement of fixed capital as well as working capital. Then second is, after estimating the requirement of funds, the next step of financial planning is to decide from where the finance to be raised. As we know, there are two sources, owned fund and borrowed fund. Both have own merits and demerits. So the second step in planning, we have to decide the source from where we are going to arrange it. Then financial planning is a broader in scope, as it does not end by raising the estimated finance. It includes long-term investment decision. What does it mean? It means just after collecting the finance, the task is not over. Then the financial manager has to see about where we are going to invest that money. That is investment decision, which we have already discussed. Because investment decision is related to fixed assets decision, and once the amount is invested, it cannot be taken back. That's why it is also a part of financial planning. So this is the broader meaning of financial plan. Objectives. What are the objectives of financial planning? Number one, to ensure availability of funds whenever these are required. This is the first and foremost objective of financial plan. We have to make our financial plan in such a way that in a company there is always availability of sufficient fund. Whether we talk about the long period or whether we talk about the short period, unavailability of funds, shortage of fund to meet day-to-day expenses, shortage of fund to start new projects, we will be very helpless if we have not done our financial plan in a proper way. So this is first objective. Why we do financial planning? We do financial planning in such a way that there is always sufficient amount is available whenever it is required. Number two, to see that firm does not raise resources unnecessarily. Though many times there may be possibility that we are in easy process to arrange finance, but arranging surplus money is showing that our financing plan has not done properly, because unnecessary raising of finance, we have to pay either interest if it is borrowed fund, or we have to pay dividend if it is owned fund. That's why only according to the requirement, whether it is short term period or whether it is long term period, we should not arrange the finance in excess way. It should not be surplus. It should always be according to the requirement of the business. That's why a proper short term as well as long term planning must be done by us so that sufficient money can be arranged. These were two objectives of financial planning. Now, importance, a kind of advantages. What are the advantages of financial planning? If we do financial plan in a right manner with intellectual process, then number one, makes the better prepared to face the future. As we know, future is uncertain. What may happen in the future, nobody knows. But if we have made our financial planning in advance, then whatever situation comes, we would be able to face them easily. For example, if there is a prediction of 20% growth in sale, and it may happen that rate of return out to be 10% or 30%, then financial planners prepare the blueprints by seeing all the three situations in the mind, and then he estimate. So financial plan helps a lot to us to face the future easily. Number two, helps in avoiding business shocks and surprises. If we are already going with a proper planning, and if certain uncertainties occur in the business, we would be able to face those uncertainties very well, because we have already think about the future, what may happen in the future, and if those things occur, they can be faced easily. Coordinate various functions. Other functions, as we know, whenever we do financial planning, in order to do financial planning, we will be in need of production department as well as sales department. So with the help of their suggestions, ideas and their cooperation, our financial plan can be done in a nice way, and in this way a coordinative action comes automatically when the policies are prepared. Proper utilization of finance is possible if we have made already a good plan. Detailed plan of action prepared under financial planning reduces wastage, duplication of efforts and gaps in planning. क्योंकि हमने पहले ही प्लानिंग के थ्रू पूरा डिज़ाइन कर लिया है, कितने हमें फाइनेंस की ज़रूरत होगी, किस समय ज़रूरत होगी, कहाँ से अरेंज किया जाएगा, तो इससे वेस्टेज रिसोर्स नहीं होता है, टाइम वेस्टेज नहीं होती है और डुप्लीकेसी हमारे काम में नहीं हो पाती है. लिंक प्रेजेंट विद फ्यूचर. Financial planning tries to link present with future by anticipating sale and growth. There is no doubt whenever we use the word planning, the planning always connecting today with future, what is going to be happen in the future. We try to make these business premises. Link between investment and financial decision. Financial planning also create a link between investment and financing decision. Investment decision means the capital budgeting decision where we are going to invest the money, and financing decision means from where we are going to arrange the financing money. Thus, this financial plan helps a link or chain between these two functions and makes evaluation of actual performance earlier. If we have made proper planning, later on what we have done, that actual performance can be evaluated with the help of plan easily. So these were importances of financial planning. The difference between financial management and financial planning you are going to do yourself. Today one more topic we are going to do here, that is capital structure. What is the meaning of capital structure? Capital structure means the proportion of debt and equity which we are going to use for financing the operation of the business. Okay, when we are investing the capital or creating the capital or contributing the capital in the business, so we have to arrange finance either from borrowed fund or from owner fund. So what proportion we are using from debt and owner fund is known as capital structure. Capital structure is equal to debt upon equity. It represents that proportion of debt capital and equity capital in the capital structure. What kind of capital structure will be good for the organization? It is very difficult to decide, because both owner fund as well as borrowed fund have their own advantages and disadvantages. As we know, borrowed fund are less in cost but they have more risk. What is the meaning of less in cost? Means if you are raising fund through borrowed fund, we don't have to spend that much money in order to collect the finance from borrowed fund. the legal procedure is less, formalities are less, but risk is more. Why risk is more? Because regularly we have to pay interest as well as principal amount to the borrower who are giving loan to us, and not only this, we have to give some of our securities as fixed assets, some of the securities in form of fixed assets as security. That's why we say that debt is a risky fund. In emergencies, debenture holders or lenders, they may demand their money back from us, and shareholders fund or owner fund has their own advantages. If our liquidity is less, we can raise more finance from the shareholder funds, because there is no legal obligation to pay dividend regularly. If in 1 or 2 years, if we are skipping the dividend decision, it may or may not affect adversely. Capital structure of the business affects the profitability and financial risk. A best capital structure is one which results in maximize the value of equity share. Whatever capital structure we are going to use, we have to see, we have to check in such a way that the wealth of the equity shareholder should keep on increasing. So this was the meaning of capital structure. Thank you.